everyone, welcome back to today's video. So this is just a bit of a chat video and also an update to what I'm going to be doing on my channel. I've had a good think about it and the algorithm still isn't great, and I think it's down to the newer generation. They're just like short, sharp and fast. And not everything can be done like that. Not going to be all shorts on my channel. I'm still going to film regular content. I'm hoping to film a few tonight, so I'll be in this jumper the whole time. And but yeah, I am going to put more shorts up. And if they're not done as shorts, then it'll be like a 1 or 2 minute video kind of thing. Not my face on it at all. You might have seen one today on my horrendous noodle effort. It was a packet noodle. Now, this has been happening for weeks now. I don't know what's going on. I go to cook something, and I can cook really well. I really am good at it. And my head just doesn't register with what I'm doing. So, a few weeks ago, I was doing a chicken pasta dish, kind of Italian style. I was doing that. And it said to, you know, blitz up your tomatoes, make them into a sauce with some spices and stuff. And I was all ready to do that. So I was reading the recipe. I'd done all the onions, sweated them off to make them translucent. I'd done all of that. And it says, add the spices. So I thought, I'll just open these tomatoes. What happens is my head does not correspond with me, what I want to do. So the tomatoes just get dumped in. And I just go, oh, for flipping sake. What? So I had to basically make it up then. I thought, okay, I've done it wrong. Never mind. So I just done everything else. The onions were already gone in there, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to have to make it up as I go along. So, and I did. And I'm very good at doing that. Just making it up. So, you know, it did look a bit more like a, well, it did look like a plant, a couple of tin of tomatoes. It really did. Oh my goodness, honestly. You'd think I couldn't cook him at all in my life, but I really can. Anyway, so today, a packet noodles. I think you in the US call them ramen. And so I thought, okay, we'll do these. I'm going to put some peppers in there, some onion, a pork chop, which I'm going to cook in the air fryer, and then I'm partially cook in the air fryer just to sear it, and then chop it into pieces. I've done all that. That was fine. I thought I'd soften the onions in the microwave, save on a bit of electricity on the stove. So I softened them, and I softened the peppers, so they was all ready to go, because the peppers were frozen peppers. Everything's ready to go. I've got the spices ready, because we've got a tub load. It's like a full size, really that big, of a food container. We've got all the herbs and spices in. And yeah, so I puts in the water in the saucepan, don't think anything of it, just plugs it under the tap and off I go. Putting it on the boil, got the noodles ready, everything is ready. The pork's chopped up, it's ready. So the pan comes to the boil, and what do I do? There is a video on this. There is a video on my channel on this. So I just dumped the noodles in. And I just thought, that's too much water. But I didn't think that straight away. This was 2 minutes after. I thought, that's too much water in there. What are you doing? So I had to drain off a bit of the water. Try not to throw the noodles out the saucepan. So, and there was still too much water. So the noodles ended up looking like mush. So I thought, well, I'm not throwing it away. It's wasted food. We can't afford to waste food. And I don't like anything wasted anyway. So I just put in the other bits and did it. I put in some tomato puree and some spices and bits and bobs. And yeah, it tasted great. But it looked crap. As you will see on the video, it oh, my head is not holding the information it should. So now I'm useless in the kitchen, so that's wonderful. Anyway, that happened. Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? So anyway, woke up today on, it's Thursday. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video. So it's currently Thursday the 9th of March. And I usually go up to my mum's on a Friday. And I looked out the window and I thought, oh no, it's snowing heavy. And we've got forecast snow for the next 4 or 5 days. And yesterday it looked fine, and Neil says, you might need to go tomorrow. This was on Wednesday night. And I says, no, it'll be fine. It won't snow that much. You know what it's like here. We never really get any. It'll rain, it'll be fine, it'll wash away. And then the morning I woke up and I just thought, oh bugger, it's quite thick. It's not settled, it hadn't settled on the ground, but the snowflakes were like that. So I knew it was going to be giving it a good go. And I thought, I'm not going up there if it's settled on the floor and we've had an ice layer on top of it overnight and be Bambi on ice, because I will fall on it. My track record is so bad with snow, it's unbelievable. It's got to the point where I'm very nervous to walk on it when it's icy on top, because I think I'm going to fall, which doesn't help, I'm sure it doesn't. So I popped on my boots, and these boots look a bit worse for wear, but they're the best boots for snow. So I popped them on and I thought, I'm going to go up today. Because if I don't, and I wake up tomorrow morning and we've had about an inch thick of snow and then it's icy on top, no. Even with the bus, and I know what the buses are like around here. If we get, I don't know why I'm out. Oh, take a minute. The buses around here come to a standstill when we get any kind of snow. Honestly, it's pathetic. So I thought, okay. Because we've got the bus fare cap at the moment, and it's been extended from the end of this month now, because it started in January, 1st of January, where they put a cap on it, no single journey is more than £2. So I've been using the bus a bit. It takes the pressure off my back and my hips, so, you know, everything helps. So I thought, if we get a thicker amount overnight, I'm not going to get a bus, because it's either going to be every hour or I'm not going to get one. So I thought, this can't happen, I need to go. So I decided, right, okay, I'm going to drink my coffee and I'm going up to my mother's. So that's what I did. And I got to the bus stop, because it's only like 2 minutes round the corner and the bus stop's there, and the same on the way back, just about. So I caught the bus. That arrived immediately as got to the bus stop, so that was brilliant. The same on the way back. I got lucky with buses today. So got on the bus and went up there, and she needed a pension. Well, I'm going to need the post office on Saturday. I said, Mum, if we get snow and it ices over, you are not going out. You will fall. You don't want to break any more bones and be in the hospital for 6 weeks, do you? No, I don't, she says. I said, so, you know, you've got numbers from various people in the street. They're all looking out for her. It's lovely. And my friend that lives a couple of streets away would be more than happy to go round and get her a few bits of shopping if she needs it. So I says, so just phone one of them or phone my friend and they will do it. So I've hopefully convinced her not to do it, because if we get ice and she falls over, we're back to square one. And then she'll be annoyed with herself. She's already tried to stop the carers going. You won't believe it. This was supposed to be a channel update. I'm just rambling on. Anyway, so she's already tried that. Because she's got one carer that's changed the time it goes in the morning. And she's going there about 9 o'clock. And I'm roasting. So she's going there at 9 o'clock. And it's too late for my mum. My mum gets up around 7 o'clock in the morning. She wants her breakfast about 8 o'clock. So she says, it's too late. I'm going to tell them that's enough. I says, no, just ring up and say the time's a bit late. Can they get an earlier time? So all you've got to say, because she's very strong-willed and she won't let anyone mess her about. So I says, no, do not stop that caring company. I might have to pay for carers. I went, no, don't stop the care company. Just explain you want an earlier time in the morning. All you've got to do. I said, if you don't want to ring them, then I'll ring them and tell them. But I said, so all you've got to do is that. I says, remember when you came out of hospital? Because you see, my mum's got early onset dementia. I says, and you had this care company which was horrendous and really bad, and I was coming up to cook for you every day and make sure you was okay. She says, yes. I said, well, that wasn't Spirit Home Care. Wasn't it? No, ma'am. It was a different company because Spirit Home Care couldn't start back with you for another couple of weeks. It was a different company. Oh, I didn't know that. She did at the time. So it says, so don't stop with Spirit Home Care. Keep on with Spirit Home Care. Because you see, a dementia is so early stage, she can do a lot of stuff. But she gets very confused. So I said, do not stop with Spirit Home Care. Keep with the company. They've been very good to you over the last 4 years. Very good to you. I said, yeah, you've had the odd one that's been a bit rubbish, but I think that's just every company. But I said, they've been very good to you. And you've got some lovely regular carers that you see. And don't stop that, because then we'll be waiting weeks and weeks and weeks. And then you'll get another care company and you're more than likely not like them, because they won't do the job that they should be doing, because some are horrendous, I can tell you. And then you'll be back to square one. So no, don't do that. I think I convinced her. I'm pretty sure I have, although you can't ever tell. So now I've had to convince her not to go out in snow. If we get a good amount of snow and the ice is over, regardless of whether you say you're alright, you've got osteoporosis and arthritis in your legs. And you don't walk very good. You're walking a bit, you know, you're just not walking very good, not like you used to. And she's got a walking frame and various bits and bobs in the home to help her out. And she has a commode and she's got a bed downstairs and all of that stuff. And I might film it one week if my mum doesn't mind being on camera, because you know I have to get her consent. It's not fair to just randomly pull a camera out. So I may film it one week and put it up. And so anyway, she's got all that. But I said to her, no, if it gets icy on top of that snow, you're going to go down like a ton of bricks. Do not do it. Do not do it. So hopefully I've convinced her. And I'm not on here talking about her being in hospital next week with another broken bone or two. Oh dear, it's been a hell of a 4 years with this. But anyway, we're getting on, we're muddling on. So anyway, hopefully I've convinced her not to do it. Anyway, so yeah, channel changes. I'm going to be putting up a lot more shorts now, because it seems to be the thing. Everybody wants shorts, more the new generation than anything. So I'm really sorry to my regular viewers. And it's not going to be all shorts. I am going to pull up regular stuff as well. But it's going to be a bit less. Because it does feel like I'm trying not to complain. But you know how it is. It feels like I'm slogging a dead horse. So I'm going to do a lot more shorts. I've still got to put them palette swatches up of the palettes I'm using this month. I've done it. I've just got to put it all together. So yeah, we'll see what rotten people say sometimes, because I've had one of them. Somebody put on a comment on, I'm sure it's a teenager, you can actually tell the way they type. I don't think they know the word English. Something about, this is crap, I can do better, something like that. I put a post on my Instagram about it, and it doesn't faze me. You can say anything to me, honestly, it doesn't faze me a bit. I've got thick skin. You gotta be damn good to faze me. So, but it makes you think, if they say that to other people, particularly younger people, because I'm 49, I don't care. You get to a point in your life where you go, I don't care what people think of me. And if you said that to somebody younger, that could really hurt their feelings, and put them off putting up anything on social media they feel like they've achieved and done well on. So it's terrible, because this was on an eye look. So I take it with a pinch of salt. I deleted the comments straight away. I just thought, no. So anyway, I think I had something from someone asking, how old are you? It's like, how is that relevant to a makeup look? It makes me laugh. And you can always tell by the way they type, it's a teenager behind a keyboard. Because they wouldn't actually say this to somebody in the street, in life. Go up to somebody and say, how old are you? Or go up to them and go, that makeup looks rubbish, I can do better. You wouldn't say that to anyone in the street. But apparently behind a keyboard it's absolutely fine. So, but I don't care. I really don't. It just makes me do more elaborate looks, to be honest. I just put 2 fingers up to it. So, yeah, I'm not bothered. So, I'm going to I'm picking up a penguin again. There's an ad, pick up a penguin, because we got these sandwich bars in chocolate. It's biscuit in chocolate with a kind of a chocolate fondant sandwiched in between the biscuits. And they're called penguins. And the advert is pick up a penguin. I can't even do it now. Anyway, so I'm going to be putting up some more shorts. Quite a bit more shorts. Or just short videos. So about 1.5, 2 minutes long sort of thing. 2.5. And I will put up some content, but just not as much as I was. I don't see the point of doing it like that 3 times a week. And, you know, because some days you don't feel like filming, you don't. And then you feel pressurised, you go, well, I've got to have a video up tomorrow and I've got to have a video up then. And it's sort of like, but if there's not much views on it, is there any point? So there will be some regular videos, but not like there was. 1 or 2 a week sort of thing. But I will be putting up more shorts and some kind of shorter videos, not my face on, just showing you product. I am also bringing in some cooking with the air fryer. I've got to grips with the air fryer. I absolutely love that thing. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'll do my roast dinners in it. I'll pop in a chicken leg and my roast potatoes and my Yorkshire puddings, because my Yorkshire puddings are them frozen ones, them little ones like that. I've got frozen roast potatoes. Yes, I know, lazy, but the Aldi ones are absolutely gorgeous. and I just bung them in there and off it goes. You know, brilliant. Do my veggie in the microwave, get gravy, off we go. So, you know, I do that in there. I do all sorts in there, chips and everything. So I'm going to be showing you some stuff for the air fryer. I've been watching a lot of videos on the air fryer cooking and ideas and snack ideas. So we'll see how that goes, because my brain could just go, nope. We'll see what happens there. I'll probably burn everything. The state of my brain at the minute would probably say, no, you leave that on for 10 minutes, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to be bringing that in. I'm going to do some cook with me, she says, after what her brain's been doing. Yes. But I might be bringing in some cooking for beginners, or maybe cooking for the people with brain fog, as mine seems to do. And baking for beginners, perhaps. Crafting, although that giraffe is not going very far, to be honest. I always find something else to do otherwise. Going out with me, maybe some video footage in Home Bargains or The Range or B&M. I might not talk much. I'm a bit funny about talking on camera when I'm in the shop. But it will be footage and I'll do a talk over or something. I'm going to bring in, now this is making me sound like I'm an expert in makeup. But you know, I'm going to be doing some makeup for mature skin. So some like how to apply foundation for mature skin and all of that. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. And just some stuff like that. I'm going to do some more makeup challenges, because that one with the confused user challenge was so fun. And I've not done any since. So I'm going to be bringing in that kind of thing. And just maybe some lifestyle stuff and all of that kind of thing. So, you know, watch this space. Some new stuff's coming to the channel. And I think I am going to carry on with some taste tests, because that sort of thing I've actually enjoyed doing. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. And so I thought I don't really want to give that up really, because I'm actually enjoying that. So yeah, that kind of thing's coming in. I've got plenty of ideas. So fresh stuff coming. And we'll see where it goes. I'm still going to do makeup looks and things on the odd time. I'm still going to do the empties, because that one does really well. I'm still going to do... Who's gone? He's gone. I'm going to bring in the menopause chat. Might be TMI for a lot of people, but I think, you know, I'm going to talk about the menopause and the early stages and things like that. I'm not going to call it the Menopause Diaries, because Belinda started that and I'm not taking the name off her. And yeah, I'm going to be doing stuff like that. And during the meantime, I need to get this room sorted, because since Stuart's been gone, my things, what I usually do, is just gone out the window. No, it don't look bad, but it doesn't look great. Yeah, I'm looking around it. I call it organised chaos. My makeup drawer looks like it needs sorting out again before I let it go badly. But yeah, I've got to sort out in here and get things put away a bit and all of that. Just took off the jumpers, what I've had drying up there since last Friday, for goodness sake. They're dry. They've been dry for days before that. No, they were still hanging on the door. Saw them hanging on the door in the last video or so, and thought I must take them jumpers down, so I did that. I am probably the messiest person you'll ever meet, honestly. I mean, there's a corner there between the wardrobe and the wall, which I was piling stuff up on. Neil calls me Mrs. Piles, not because of the hemorrhoids. and I'm piling stuff up on. I says, look, it's organised chaos. I know where everything is. Tidy it up and I'll have no clue. But no, I really am untidy. There's clothes on the floor. You don't want to see it. You just don't. So I've got to sort it out. Let alone try and get a picture on that door or something, because I'm sick of looking at that white spot on the door. Painting maybe would help, because that was meant to be painted 2, 3, 4, maybe more years ago when we had this room decorated. And Stuart said, oh, I'll paint it. So I said, okay, because we knew what Stuart was like for doing stuff. He was a bit lazy. And so we kept waiting and waiting. He got the paint and the roller and everything there, but nothing happened. And still nothing has happened. So need to sort the door out. You know, it looks horrendous. So I'm gonna get something sorted with it, even if I just stick a poster on it or something I've crafted, whatever it is. Something's gotta go on there. So going to do that. I'm also going to be talking about bringing something new in, talking about films to see, although my description of films isn't the greatest, is it? Yeah, maybe not bring that in. I don't know. Currently watching Peaky Blinders. I binge watched that first series. The first episode I was sort of like, not sure about this. And then I got to the second episode and absolutely loved it. So up till 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I want to bring in some new stuff. And so that's what I'm doing. And tidy this room up. And generally just get my act together. Because quite frankly, it's not. So I want to be doing all that. So yeah, maybe I won't bring you along to look at the organised chaos, because you don't want to see that. Still got to sort out the wardrobe of Stuart's clothes and get them sent off to a charity. What I'll pick them up. And yeah, maybe once it's done I'll show you it done, but I'm not showing you how it looks now because nobody needs to see my mess and how untidy I am. I'm terrible. I really am. I'm the worst person for being tidy. Now downstairs in the kitchen, I'm a different person. I like it tidy there. And I like the kitchen tidy, and I like everything tidy and washed and done up, and I enjoy that. Upstairs, no. So anyway, I need to get on with that. So, plenty of stuff to do. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with my channel for a while. We'll see how it goes, see what happens. I don't want to give up YouTube because, you know, it's something I started to get myself not being camera shy anymore, and I've achieved that, and I found I really love this, and I just don't want to stop because I love all your comments, and you know, I love all that, and I have made some lovely friends through this, so I don't want to stop it. And Leslie Ann, I've just commented on the comment you left for the empties video, because for some reason that got held by YouTube. No idea why. There wasn't nothing in there to be any problem, but YouTube decided they wasn't going to put it up. So I approved it. So you might have seen that already, I don't know. So yeah. So that's what's going to be going on for a bit. So I hope that's okay. So I'm going to go now because I think I've said all I need to. Probably not. There's probably more to say and I've just forgotten. Anyway, so I'm going to go. I'll see you on another video soon. Whenever that will be. There will be one a week at least. Definitely one proper video a week. So I'm going to see you soon. I hope you're as excited as me about the new content. And yeah, so subscribe if you want to, like the video if you want to, and I will see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and take care everyone. Goodbye.